everybody. Thank you for coming back and joining us on another adventure of Mountain Wifey. I'm here again with that sexy man right there, my honey.
I'm alive, bitches.
We'll tell you about that story along this adventure as to why he just said that. This adventure that we're going on is round 2 of last weekend's adventure. So if there's a gap in between my postings, it's his fault. So we're going, the hubby is going to do his last weekend of duck hunting. And I brought my fishing pole just to cast it out, see if I catch anything. If not, it's all right. I just want to cast my pole. It's been a minute. And I want to do some bushcrafting. I got a little kit at Walmart, and I want to try to make a chair. We'll see. We'll see how crafty I am. I am crafty, but we'll see how crafty in the woods I am. Anything else I forgot? Oh, we got a hot tent. Yeah, we were going to show you that in the last video. So we are putting up our hot tent, and the honey is super excited about this wood stove. So we're spending the night in the woods with the hot tent. So cross your fingers, I get a fish and he gets a duck, and we have the best time trying to bushcraft a chair.
Did not cut my leg off this time.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to tell you what happened. All right, guys. When we get to base camp, we'll continue this conversation. Until then, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I know that I told you we would be back to you when we got to base camp, but right around this bend here was a tree that was fallen that we had to cut through and get up the mountain. And when it came, we tried to lift it and push it over. Came back and whacked me right in the leg, and I have a big old bruise on there currently a week later. But we did come prepared. I thought it was around this corner, but it must be up there a little bit. Around the corner and up there. We keep driving through this tree. Yeah. Had to do that up and down and back up and back down. What an adventure we had last weekend. Turned into ambulances down at the end of the road. Doesn't look like we've had much more damage.
Adventure's one word for it.
Yeah. There's the tree we had to saw through to get up here. All right, let's hope this adventure, there's no ambulances needed. Just a lot of fun and adventure. So here's camp. Sorry we didn't show you how to put it together, but where'd my little microphone go? And I'm not sure my little microphone is working either. I've been trying to get this thing to Bluetooth, but I'm not sure it's actually working. So this is the Tigress, one Tigress camping tent. It is a hot tent, and we're getting ready to put the stove in it. And I want to show you how roomy it is. It took us a little bit to get all of the sections all nice and tight, but it is pretty roomy in there. So let me show you how roomy it is. So we're going to go in and just walk around before the honey starts putting the stove together in here. But it's pretty roomy in there. Oh, sorry for the lighting. But it is pretty roomy. We've got some sunlight coming in and messing with the lighting. Here's where the hot stove, the stove is gonna go. And there's a door right next to it, which gets blocked because of the stove. So we're just gonna use the one that we came in. And after he gets the stove all set up, we are going to put the beds together. Your turn. And we have a hot stove. Pretty cool. We'll be staying warm. And I think he's even getting ready to make a fire in there because it is frosty. It is frosty out here today. There's still frost on the ground and it's after 12 o'clock. I mean, it's kind of cold today. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So he's going to get a fire going. I'm going to pull out our equipment as far as like our cots and our sleep systems and get that started while he's doing the other stuff. And there's our canoe in case he gets himself a duck. We're doing all the things today. We hope. Cross our fingers. All right, guys. I'll be back with you. Sorry for the shaky camera. We are getting ready to put our sleep system together. These are the cots that you guys saw in some of my other videos. That's how cold it is. That's why we're starting a fire right now. So let me get these cots put together and arrange it how we had it last time. And I'm going to get the sleeping pads put together. He brought his sleep system and I brought mine, so we're going to see how these all work out. I did bring a backup blanket just in case it does get really, really, really cold, because it's 12 o'clock and it's really cold inside the tent. So, he's got the fire started. All right, hand warmer. Get you one. This one goes up to 60 degrees. I probably got it on Amazon because that's where I get everything else. Don't know how much it was. Couldn't send you the link.
Smoke's going out the chimney, so that's good.
Smoke's going out the chimney, so he's on point with learning how to use the stove for the very first time. Oh my goodness, I heard the stove popping. I just wanted to... It looks like it's okay. It's already super warm in the tent with that stove going. And there's just a little bit of firewood in it. It is super warm in there. But what I came out here to tell you guys is it's story time. So last weekend we were out here doing this. And my husband caught a duck. Or shot a duck. And we had it here at camp. And he was actually... right where this stump is at, he was cutting his duck up. And the knife slipped and got him right in the leg. We ended up having to make a tourniquet with my belt. It is now my lucky belt. And we used a piece of our kindling to tighten it up, and we got him down the hill. And the ambulance were sitting there waiting for us when we got down to the bottom of the hill. They didn't have to life fleet him because he managed to be very, very calm under the circumstances. But that ended up cutting our weekend very short last weekend. So, needless to say, he has 3 staples in his right leg, and it came very close to his femoral artery. About, I want to say, 4 to 6 inches. I'm not very good at measurements, but from where his staples are right now. I'm not going to get choked up because he's fine. He's alive. We got the tourniquet on. We acted fast. And he's okay. He's okay. And he's out there duck hunting right now. Get back on the horse. This is a redemption overnight camp. I've already gotten one of the cots put together in there. But because it's such a little bit of a tight squeeze in there and the stove is going, I didn't want to accidentally bump into it, so I'm putting the second cot together out here, and then I'm gonna finish the sleep systems. But I just wanted to come to you with a quick story time as to some of the things that he had mentioned earlier. But yeah, he has a way of ruining a camping trip. We're laughing about it now, but it was kind of freaky when it happened. I had done all this footage, and I will share clips of it in here. And it was a little freaky. It was a little freaky. It was quite the day. But you know what? Just because things like this happen doesn't mean you stop adventuring on and coming out to the woods and enjoying nature for what it is, because you just never know. You just always stay alert, and you always use precautions. Whenever he was skinning the duck when it happened, he was skinning it, and somewhere in slicing it, it slipped out of his hand and bounced right straight into his leg, because those knives are very sharp, like doctor scalpel knives. They're scalpels. And yeah, before he knew it, he was bleeding a lot. But like I said, you gotta be ready. We have a great first aid kit. We've got clotting gauze, we've got clotting powder, we have all the things because of him. So just be prepared, be careful, and don't let those kinds of things keep you from doing the things you love. Because things are going to happen no matter where you're at, whether you live in the city or whether you love being out in the woods. Something's always going to happen. So just be prepared for all your adventures. Okay, I've gotten both sleep systems together, and the hubby is chopping off firewood. We do have a lot of it in there right now that he's chopped up. Let me take you on a little short tour of where we're going to be sleeping tonight. Our stove has already changed colors from silver to like bronze from being already started. There's my sleep system. Mine is made out of down. And then here is my honey's sleep system. His is much heavier than mine, so we'll see how it goes through the night. I'm not sure if I'm even going to need my little top blanket there, because it's really warm in here. I was showing you guys earlier that it was really cold in here while I was putting the cots together, and you could see my breath. Not no more. So let's go find our fishing pole. All right, let's go grab our fishing pole and walk down to the water and just do some casting for a little bit. We don't have any more chores to do right now. And then when the sun starts to go to the other side and the clouds come over, can you hear that? When you think you're in the woods all by yourself. When he goes to do some duck hunting down here where we're casting our line, then we'll go do some bushcrafting and find us some wood to make a chair, even if it's a small one, just for some practice. I got some extra paracord and a hatchet before we left to come here to just practice some bushcrafting. Everybody should have some survival skills. I can't talk for nothing today. So we're gonna walk down to this water and get set up casting. did that. Hell yeah. We got us. Oh, he's still. Let me get my pole.
Hold on. Look at me.
That's a good size one, too.
Decent one, yeah.
We did that. Yeah, we did with some power bait on our second cast with the jerk technique. Wood. Okay, you guys, we've got our fish. Now we have to fillet our fish. And we will be the only ones having fish tonight. And I didn't bring a pan for it, but we have a pot. So, cut behind the gills here. How the hell is he still flipping?
Give him a few minutes.
Well, too late for that. He literally flipped at me. All right. This is not very sharp.
We got another visitor, bud.
I heard you. I need like one of them surgical knives. Look at his tail is still flipping. I'm having a hard time cutting his skin open. I feel like I'm gonna have to gut him first. Alright. Okay, look y'all, I got my first fillet. The honey changed out the scalpel for me so that I could slice it a little easier. This wasn't working very well. And my first fillet. Hey. Something said, bring your seasonings, Teresa, because you're gonna need them. And I certainly did. So let's fillet this other side. Season it with some pine needles, shall we? This fish was still flopping its tail while I was filleting the first side. I could not believe it. I've never seen a fish do that, live that long, with its head cut off. Crazy. Doing the second side seems to be a little trickier. Because you want to get next to the bone, but you also want to be able to see it too. There we go. I got a good hold on it. Well, you gonna part with this meat, fishy. Believe that. Let it go. We ain't playing like that. My daughter called me when I was fishing and was like, Mom, I'm watching your videos, which is awesome. Love the support. And right after I got off that phone call, I caught this fish. Yep. She's my good luck charm. Besides my husband, he's my first good luck charm, but that's my baby girl. Breezy Bree. You heard it here first. I'm really doing a shit-ass job with this second fillet, but you know what? I'm the only one eating this bitch, so I'm gonna have to get better at my filleting. I was just trying to be extra careful because this boy done spread his juices all over me in defense. And he didn't win. So I'm gonna leave this. Honestly, it's just me eating this. So I'm gonna leave it like that. We're gonna take this down to the water, the other pieces, and get back to nature, you know? My husband don't eat fish. My husband also don't eat vegetables. All right. I know some of you are like, oh my God, that's such a waste, but I'm gonna practice my filleting. I promise. This isn't the only fish I'm gonna catch. We'll get better. We'll get better. You see it now? I know. We got us some dinner. Lunch. Okay? Have my fillets. They're clean. My hands are freezing cold because I was rinsing them off. There's a little tiny dirt, but God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. So we are going to find our oil. There we go. Oil. I utilize, my girlfriends were drinking these and I said don't throw those away because I wanted to utilize them. So this is my oil and I have another one that has syrup in it for my pancakes. I don't necessarily want to boil my fish. I'd rather fry my fish. So we might have to put a little bit of water in there just to make sure it gets all the way cooked. And I did bring my seasonings. This is a pouch that I made with all this string just in case I needed some fire starter. So I was trying to, utilize everything. So we have salt, garlic powder, pepper, and some garlic and herb, which we're definitely using, and some pepper. Let's put this somewhere where it's not dirty. And I'm gonna put some oil on. So it doesn't have like holes like our salt and pepper shaker, so you gotta be really careful. I don't even remember where I got these. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby. This fish was flopping all the way up until she got cut up. We want her to taste good because this is a fresh fish. Straight out the water, because that's what we do. I'm so proud of myself. I was unable to get my deer this year, but I got me a fish. I'm glad that my honey's proud of me. That's the most important. We will have to pick bones out of here. to be careful that I don't put too much. And aha. Well, actually, no, I don't want to touch that. It's dirty. We're going to do this. We're just going to use our fork. Right in there, like that. And then, just going to set that there. We're going to throw some oil over the top. I put plastic over it to make sure it don't leak. For being up here in the middle of nowhere, we have seen a man on a motorbike, one of those electric bikes, and a couple hiking through here. All right. So now we have our fish. Too bad I don't have any vegetables. Okay, we're going to go cook our fish, and we're going to drink our little drink while our fish cools. This is a non-alcoholic drink because I don't drink. And this is called Junie. Has adaptogens in it, okay? It's a mood enhancer. That's all it is. And non-alcoholic for those that don't drink but still want that kind of like mood relaxing kind of thing, then this is for you. All right, let's go get our fish on the stove.
You got the little spatula?
Yeah. All right, we got the fish. It's frying up. It's sizzling. It's even kind of plumpy. Like it, I like it. I wish I could take these apart. It'd be convenient. First meal on our stove. Look at that. Huh. And caught from nature. Gotta love that. Freaking what we do. Our first meal on our freaking hot tent stove. Like, and it didn't come from a store.
Close this so it'll be fucking roasting.
It is very warm in here. It's nice. It's nice to have the security of warmth.
How's your fish?
When we're about to taste this fish, I'm nervous and excited because I want to make sure that, you know, I cooked it all the way. But I am excited to eat something I caught. And I just so happen to have herbs and oil to cook it in. So let's see how we did here.
Nice and solid in the middle?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. No mushy. Yep, there's some little bones. But she's cooked all the way through. Pretty good. Go me. Sure you don't want some fish, babe?
I'm good. I'm gonna try to get me some duck.
Yeah, bones. Just gonna take a second to eat. I don't want them getting caught in my throat. All right, I'm gonna charge my phone. And all right, you people, we are winding down for the night. It is almost 6 o'clock here, and we are gonna watch the UFC fight. Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje. And this is gonna be a good fight because they're both real good fighters. So we are gonna say goodnight for tonight. We have not broken open the MREs, but I'll tell you what, that fish was delicious. All right, people, we'll see you guys in the morning. Peace out. Did you hear that? It's an owl. We have an owl in the neighborhood. I'm trying to get my head up. The honey's over there chopping some wood. Just in case our fire goes out tonight. Did you hear that? I get to go to sleep to that tonight. I'm already tired. Let's see. One more time. Is he gonna hoop for us one more time? Alright, guys. Good morning, you guys. It is just at like 6:50 in the morning. It is cold. The stove is going, but it is still freezing cold in here. I got the truck going. He got some more firewood on the stove, but it is cold this morning. We're gonna try to warm up. I gotta get brave enough to go outside and go pee, because he says that it's frosty. It's so glittery. It looks like it was a hoedown. Okay, just kidding. Well, my life is being temperamental, so we gotta go. Alrighty, well, I'm up, gone to the bathroom, just heard some shotgun shells go off. Hopefully he got his duck. We're gonna go check, and I'm gonna start packing up our tent, getting all of this put away, and I don't know if I'm gonna do a video of that. I think I'm just gonna get everything packed up. We didn't get to do any bush crafting because we just ran short on time after catching the fish and filleting the fish and cooking the fish and eating the fish. And then we went down and I watched him do some duck hunting. So I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna go check with him, see if he got anything, and I'm gonna start cleaning this up. I'll get back at you guys in a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is the beginning of a winter wonderland. Look at this. It was not like this yesterday when I was fishing down here. This is how cold it got last night. Oh my gosh. It is so frosty. Look at that. That is so beautiful. When I tell you it got cold last night, Good morning. All right, camp is broken down. You can obviously see where our tent was at with that hot stove keeping us mostly warm all night. Husband felt like it was a tedious bit of a task, but you can see the frost all the way around our tent. We are all packed up and ready to go. My sexy husband. He just got to get the canoe on there, and then we're headed home, and we're stopping for coffee. Nice and hot.
I don't know about the whiskey. That'll be cold.
We'll warm it up in the coffee. All right, guys, from Mountain Wifey and Mountain Man Militia, we appreciate you coming on our adventure this weekend, and we'll think of something to do next, so stay tuned. Babe, now that you got the duck, do you even know how to cook it?
I'm just gonna wing it.